Hey everybody, welcome back. Once again, we're still sort of figuring out the audio this week. We discovered that there are goblins that live inside Zoom. Anyway, Ricky might be a little low, I might be a little fuzzy. Doesn't matter, just sit back, enjoy, and drink more. Thanks. Go.
Are we going?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right. Hi.
Hey everybody, that's Ricky Simons.
It's me.
And I'm Eric Trueheart, and this is the One-Man Murder Maze!
One man in a murder maze.
Woohoo! Music!
Tell me why, I'm still stuck in this place. All the violence, it's just a one-man murder maze. I reappraise my ways, but my favorite place in a blazing haze. And I end my days in this one-man murder maze. Let me rephrase. These are the days in a one-man murder maze. Man murder maze, man murder maze.
Boopy-doo, boopy-doo.
All right. Every week, Ricky Simons Dungeon Masters me and my character Horkhauser as he goes on a one-man adventure deep into the heart of the Ricky Simons verse, which
On purpose, even.
It's what?
On purpose, even.
Yeah, I don't know why. Oh God, I gotta look at my
do
life.
All this.
Anyway, so by the way, I drink something different every time, and this time I'm drinking the Smoky Negroni. Which
what?
is like, it's a smoky Negroni.
The smoky macaroni?
Smoky Negroni. Smoky Negroni. Say it. Smoky Negroni. Smoky Negroni.
Macaroni.
Smoky
Macaroni and
Negroni.
cheese.
Smoky Negroni.
The macaroni and cheese liquid. Why is it dark?
It's like a regular Negroni, but it's made with mezcal. Basically, it's an ounce of Campari. Hang on. I need to have the jazzy music. Hang on.
All right. Tell us what's in it.
Inside the Smoky Negroni is 1 ounce of mezcal, 1 ounce of Campari, and 1 ounce of sweet vermouth. Added to that is 2 tablespoons of orange juice and 1 tablespoon of lime juice. Shake it up in a cocktail shaker with ice and pour it into the glass of your choice. Garnish with an orange peel, and it is delicious. Okay, we're done.
I believe you. I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't be making that up.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. So last week, if to catch people up to speed, I just defended the owner of a can house from a rampaging mob of furniture wielding, like woodland creatures. And when I got the magical pipe and I smoked it, I talked to the little frog goblin with chicken legs.
Yes, you
told
did.
them where I needed to go because I have to take this magical plate with legs artifact back to the museum restaurant in the land of Wahoo Wahoo. And when I told him where I needed to go, suddenly a horse head appeared.
Right.
Said
Disembodied.
to me, what?
Disembodied.
Disembodied.
Yeah.
Out of green smoke. And
Right.
said to me, Horkhauser, he said, boon or curse, right?
Right.
And he said one first. I said, boon? And he took me to this beach, I know not where, I assume Wahoo Wahoo, and he said, the curse will come later, in a way that only a horse can say.
The only way a horse could ever say.
And now I am stuck, I assume in Wahoo Wahoo, waiting or looking around for my next adventure, left
you got
alone.
It right this time. You got it right this time, so I'm going to give you an advantage point, which you can use to get advantage at some point during this session.
All right. I will use that. I mean, I didn't use it last time, but
well, you blew it. So if you don't use it this session, it goes away like a part in a helicopter.
Yeah, I'm an asshole.
Sorry.
Okay.
Way it goes.
Yeah.
So you are standing on this beach. It looks like around 3 or 4 p.m.
Okay.
It's a crystal blue skies, lots of nice clouds though too. And it is still, the same season you left in, which is it's called first autumn. So you can still, especially in this clear, uncity polluted area, you can see the little pollen-like bits of magic that float about on this Fey Opion world.
Pretty.
above, when you look from, the ocean is behind you, waves are low. You look up away from the ocean and you see these grassy plains that go on for about maybe a mile. In the distance, you can see some low hills.
All right.
And what looks like the top of what might be a very, very big tree. You're not really sure. It looks like you can see the canopy from here.
Well,
but the beach is up a little bit uphill.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit of an incline from the beach to the grassy plain, but otherwise looks like it's pretty smooth. It's like Oklahoma out there. It just keeps going on forever.
Yeah, and it's just full of weird people.
And this grass is like up to your belly button type grass.
Okay, well, Horkhauser. He's gonna. Is the grass interfering with his beard?
No, your beard's fine and fluffy.
Good. Oh, he's gonna head up the hill, towards what he sees as the top of the trees, and hope he can find whatever it is he's looking for.
Now, the trees are very far away. There's no trees in this area. Like I said, the trees are about that canopy you can see. It looks like it's about a mile away.
Okay.
So it's just you and beach behind you, grass in front of you, and about a mile hike to anything that looks different than this. Now, how many spells have you used so far?
Oh,
you have not had any kind of rest.
All of them. No, I haven't. I've used both of my wild shapes. I've used wild shapes. I think come back with a short rest. Yeah.
Right.
But spells don't come back until a long rest. As far as spells goes, I've used one each of my first level, second level, and third level.
Right.
So maybe I should take a short rest. At least, I mean, a long rest would be what? Yeah. 8 hours overnight?
8 hours, yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe Horkhauser will then, build a little campfire and take a long rest.
Are you building a campfire on the beach, or are you building it? Are you utilizing the pipe?
Oh, the pipe! I'd forgotten about the pipe. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke the pipe and go to the magical glade for 8 hours, where I'm pretty sure it won't be attacked.
Yeah, nothing can really eat you in there.
Okay. How many doses of pipe weed do I have left?
You have 19.
Okay.
After you use this, 18.
All right. I need to add this, by the way. I need to add this. What is the name of this pipe? Would you call it?
Oh, the pipe is called the I think it's the Mushroom God's Glade.
Okay. By the way, when we started this adventure, Mushroom God's Glade. When we started this adventure, I say as I type in this thing into
thousands of years ago.
Thousands of years ago, you said I have a bag with 3 tractors in it.
You have a bag of tractor holding.
Yeah. How does that work?
Well, all you know is that it's a bag of holding that has it's a pretty big sack actually. And you could actually crawl into it if you wanted. Now, most bags of holding, if you go into, you die. There's no air. Although Loveless, your employer, told you that you don't die if you go into this one.
Okay. So it is not a bag of tractors. It is a bag of tractor holding.
Bag of tractor holding, yes.
Are there any tractors?
Put other stuff in it. Now, the way a bag of holding usually works is that if you know what's in it, you can reach in and basically think about it and pull it out.
Right.
Automatically. But you don't know about these tractors. And like Loveless said, they're not even sure how they got in there because they're smaller. I mean, they're bigger than the lip of the mouth of the bag.
Yeah, that just seems weird. I feel like if I were to crawl into that, I would be pummeled by floating tractors.
Possibly.
Okay.
There's no telling
let's
what's
smoke
in
the
there.
pipe. I'm going to smoke the pipe, let the oasis turn up, take a long rest.
So you smoke the pipe. You hear Voralgo croak, who really is the god of the island Wahoo Wahoo. If that is where you are, then this should be his island.
Right.
And you hear him inside give a satisfied little croak. Warm. Because he's always cold.
Oh, it kind of makes me feel good.
Once you smoke the pipe, the air goes dark, as if it's night. All of a sudden, the air becomes cooler. A series of poplar trees pop up all around you. as if like that. And in the middle of this clearing is a bonfire and a log, and you can make your rest here if you want.
I do. I take my bedroll out of my pack,
Yeah.
and I curl up by the fire, and I thank the frog goblin, and I take a little rest.
Okay, as you're dozing off to sleep, you hear a sound.
What?
Like a little whisper, like,
No.
and you look over at the pipe, which is lying next to you, and that green fog appears again.
Oh,
and
for crying out
up,
loud.
Rising up from it is that horse's head again.
Yeah.
And it looks down at you with glaring red eyes and says, "Curse now."
What?
And then what happens after that? As I roll a D10. And
that's too many.
I rolled a
D
4.
Too many. A 4, okay.
Once he does this, once he says "curse now," and then he vanishes in a laugh, like a little horsey laugh.
Oh, come on.
That's not very horsey.
No, it's not. It'd be more like a.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a stupid laugh. The horse vanishes with a and is gone. That's the last thing you hear before it vanishes. Clearly, just a.
That's the sound of the smoke disappearing.
Once this happens, you feel kind of paranoid.
Really?
Like your anxiety levels are like you just drink a lot of coffee or something.
Oh, jeez.
And it feels like if you needed to make any kind of wisdom rolls, they might be a little lower than usual for a while.
Oh, for crying out loud!
Yeah.
Thanks, horse.
So you're curling up in this this area, but it doesn't feel as nice as you were hoping to. Like this should be a secure area, but you're kind of paranoid. Like,
and the horse ruined it for me.
Like, what's beyond that glade? Is there anything out there going to eat you? Is it? Are there eyes looking at you? Does the frog care? About your feelings? Who knows? You're just kind of paranoid right now.
God damn it!
Yeah, anxiety.
That horse is out to get me.
You've been cursed with anxiety.
What am I gonna do about that damn horse? Son of a bitch! I bet he's gonna come every night. That horse is gonna come every night, isn't he?
Who knows?
Oh,
you never know with a ghost horse.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna curl up. I'm gonna, put my back to the fire, so at least I know that's safe. The fire's not going to attack me, and just sort of keep one eye open and just gonna drift off to sleep.
Okay. You do sleep. You actually sleep for the full 8 hours.
That's good.
You were pretty tapped out. I mean, you fought Etten. You scared off 2 Mylopons. You got carried by a magical troll like a football.
Yeah.
And now you've been teleported. You got hit by a chair at one point that fell from the sky.
Yeah.
Folding chair. Who knows what that feels like? I'm not a wrestler, but I bet it would hurt.
I bet it would. It would.
Yeah. So you were pretty tapped out. So you meant to do 4 hours, but you got the full 8. And when you wake up, the paranoia is gone. You feel a lot better.
Ooh, all right.
It feels like if you had to make any wisdom rolls, they'd be normal right now.
Well, I hope I can sleep through every curse that happens.
Yeah.
Especially horse curses.
So does everyone. Everyone hopes that. Nobody
likes a horse curse.
Nobody.
Not even other horses.
Well, I've heard that some horses might be into it, but I'm not an equestrian, so
I don't know much about the internet and that sort of thing. So, I mean, I'm sure there's websites for horses who dig curses.
I'm not going there.
No, I mean, come on, just Google it. Google horses who dig curses right now. See what comes up.
I did my sleeve. Oh no!
Oh, would you break your shirt?
I broke my shirt.
Oh, how'd you do that?
Oh no! See, how's this go?
Well, does it have a warranty? Can you take it back? Can you call tech support?
No.
Okay.
This is the problem with wearing a fancy shirt.
Yeah, well, if you were wearing a fancy shirt, I'd understand.
This is fancy. It's very fancy. I pull the whole thing off.
Yeah, if you work for Barnum and Bailey, sure.
I do.
Okay.
I do. I like. You know what it is? I like. When I was very young, I'll tell you a story real quick.
All right, so everyone at home, Ricky is wearing a red shirt with white polka dots, and as we take this little moment, he's going to tell us a story to contextualize this. You can just take a moment, sit back, and enjoy. Okay, go.
Okay, I fixed my cufflink. When I was 13, I lived in Riverside, California. I went to the Riverside Mall.
That was your first
looking through
mistake.
the window. I went looking through the window of a little antique shop and seeing a Period clown and thinking, yeah, everything's right with the world. Anyways, that's my story. So, anyways,
Wow, it's like M. Night Shyamalan level twist at the end.
I know. You wake up and your paranoia is gone.
Okay.
And so you feel a lot better. You feel wholesome. All
Good.
your health is back to normal. Your spells are back. You know, you're
Good.
charged and ready to go.
Feeling good. Feeling rested. Gonna drink some coffee, drop a deuce. Take my morning dump.
Sounds like that's what's going on in the pipe right now with the Virago Croak toadstool god in there.
I'm gonna go to the edge of the. I'm gonna leave the pipe by the fire. Go to the edge of the grove to do that. Yeah. Okay. Great. So I say to him, "Hey, I'll see you next time. Stay warm." And I put the pipe out.
Yeah. The grove vanishes.
Okay.
You're back on the beach, and now looks about midnight. A little bit after midnight, so it's dark now on the beach.
Oh, nice.
So,
Oh, that's not nice. It's dark. I can't see anything.
Yeah, so it was 4 o'clock when you started. 8 hours went by. 12. So I did
That wasn't good thinking on my part. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Nice.
You know, it's the stars are beautiful.
Okay. Well,
and here's the thing. Also,
yeah.
that canopy, that tree canopy you saw in the distance,
Mhm.
has a huge concentration of fairy lights around it.
Must be Ewoks.
And it gives a reddish glow.
Oh, okay. Like a warm reddish glow or like a sinister reddish glow?
Not like a magical reddish glow.
Okay.
Like a almost an autumnal orange.
So what do I know about this this museum I'm supposed to be looking for?
Well, let's ask Pippi. Pippi
Is that your
has
cat?
come. Yeah, Pippi wants to know. Because she's wondering why I've taken over the table.
Because you're the human and she's the cat.
Right. All right. So Pippi doesn't know.
Okay.
So what you know about the murder maze is that it's called the Undertower Museum.
Okay.
For whatever reason, you know that it has a restaurant in it, whatever that means. You know that the showman and magic user Busby Burby took in a troupe of like 30 dancers and singers and magic users there 20 years ago and vanished, just to basically take over this maze and turn it into a music hall. And you also know that the reason why it's called a murder maze isn't that it has like your standard blades and saws and darts and traps of acid and all that sort of stuff that most dungeons have in the Dungeons and Dragons canon. This thing just drives you crazy, and if you go in with a big party of people, you usually end up killing each other. So that's why you were sent alone.
Yeah,
so
sounds like there might have been a dancer riot.
Might have been a dancer riot at some point.
Yeah.
So otherwise, you don't know. Like you weren't given a map of this place. You were just told its location. That it was on this island. You know that there are other murder mazes in the world, and you know that they are supposedly inhabited by or are the prisons of the psychic dreams and nightmares of the world that you live on.
Is this a well-adjusted world?
Well, the world of Theopion is basically a giant crater about the diameter of the Earth. It's on the back of a larger world called Gaga Grauka. And Grauka itself looks like a raven curled up into a ball, sleeping. And it's about the size of Neptune. So it is said that Grauka is asleep and that its dreams inhabit the soil and they come up through Theopion. Jesus. And legend tells that this used to be just a regular old dirt ball in space until a magical comet was directed to it and blasted a hole in the side of the world, bringing it to life and creating Theopion, the crater on the side.
Wow. That's a lot to take in.
That's what you know from your basic studies as a druidy magic-using person.
Okay. The real thing he's looking for now is to find that restaurant, and more importantly, to find that maze. To find the what is it? The Undertuner Museum?
Undertower Museum.
Undertower Museum. I wrote it wrong.
Yeah. It's like a tower, but it's under.
Okay. Is it just all things under in this museum? Like just underwear, under toe?
Yeah, it's underpants. All underpants all the time.
Well,
Second
I
you
like
you gotta
pants.
Take off your pants.
And I like
Yeah.
anything under, so I think
Right.
I'm really going to enjoy this museum. All right, so I'm going to head towards the glow of the trees, is what Horkhauser is going to do, lighting his cigar, once again cursing his fate that he's got to walk a mile to just get to this place, and
Yeah.
just hoping that while he's his boss at home, who his indentured, who owns his indentured servitude, is currently just not sleeping well. That
Right.
I hope he's
Right.
up night, tossing and turning.
Right. Maybe he's got a faulty bladder. He's got to get up a couple times during the night.
Yeah, he's an old man.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
actually don't know how old he is. He's a Mydalphon. You have no idea how old he is.
I don't know how old he is, but he looks like a guy with bladder problem.
Sure.
He's
Yeah, he's got
bladder
a cat
problems.
face. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a nice, cool night on the beach. You decide to do your little trek up the way there to head towards that glowing red tree type thing in the distance. Now, no, Pippi, don't jump. Pippi's gonna jump up here and destroy everything. Camera,
Should we just cancel
life.
the podcast if that happens?
She probably just
Okay.
She's very confused. She wants to get up on the table. She's a bad cat.
Well,
Say
throw a dead mouse at her to confuse her.
right. Tavish has been sent to escort her away.
All right, good.
Yeah.
All right, so heading towards the trees, the glowy fairy light trees, where maybe I
Yes.
can find a snack bar, maybe a bathroom, or
Okay.
something on sale.
Right. Heading towards the trees. It seems to be going okay for a little while there. As you walk for about 30 minutes. And you're getting closer, and as you get closer, you can see that this tree canopy is actually attached to what looks like a gigantic oak, just a massive Totoro playing oak type tree.
Okay.
And is growing out of what looks like an African kopje, one of those slabs of rock that are sort of at a tilt, is piled on top of each other.
Okay.
And you can't see much more from here. And as you're looking, make a perception check.
Well, because I have the perceptive feat.
Right.
I get a +5 on my perceptive
Alert.
check, in addition to the +4 I get anyway for my high wisdom. Nevertheless, I still rolled shitty, and total is 13.
Okay, so you suddenly start to feel like maybe you're not alone, and that maybe something, if not stalking you, is at least maybe watching you as you
Okay.
go.
I'm going to sort of, walk like I don't know that this is happening, but I'm going to sort of casually look around, look over my shoulders, see if I can get a sense of anything. Finding, do I get a sense that thing is close? Is this far away?
It feels like it's to your left, whatever it is. You can see when you look to your right, there's wind over there. It's the wind is coming from that direction and blowing around. But over on the left, the wind should not be going in the direction that the grass is moving slightly in that direction. And when you peer a little closer, you can see something shining in the moonlight.
Like eyes?
No, it looks like the top of a dome of something. Something
Like a Pokemon?
maybe a Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw my boring ass sword. No, I'm not. I'm not even going to draw my sword because my sword is garbage. I have a garbage sword. I have a sword of garbage. It is literally, in fact, when I hit something with it, my sword turns to like old cans and candy wrappers and just falls apart. And I'm just going to say, all right, I see you over there.
Okay.
Show yourself.
Once you say that, what looks like a 8-foot tall mushroom stands up.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's got like a gnarled face.
It's an 8-foot tall mushroom with a face.
With a
Is
face.
the face on the stalk or on the mushroom part? Is the
It's on
mushroom
the-
part
it's on
have
the
little
stalk.
eyes on it? Or
It's
the
on the
stalk
stalk.
is not, the top is like a hat, like
It's
a big
like, do you
sombrero.
remember HR Puff and stuff? Those mushrooms?
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah, those guys are like that. Yeah, yeah, horrifying.
If I'm in Lidsville, I'm gonna be super pissed right now.
So you're you're confronted with this thing. It's standing about 40 feet away.
Okay.
It's just looking at you. It has
All
little
right.
spindly arms. It's sort of like waggling back and forth. It's just looking at you right now.
I raised one hand and said, "Hello, Mushroom Man."
Roll initiative.
Oh, for crying out loud! How do I know? How do I know he's attacking me? Like, you know.
Because he roars in a weird mushroom way. It's like his little mouth opens and goes, and it starts to head towards you.
All right.
Arms raised.
Okay, so I rolled a 13 plus 5 for my other feat, and plus 3 for my dexterity, so that's a plus 8, so 13 plus 8 is 21.
21. Okay, yeah. So you go first. He got a 17.
Cool.
I'm petting Pippi with one
F
foot
you,
from my
Mushroom.
Yeah.
Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my action to change, because I have the experimental what is it? School of Stars. What is that called? I'm a druid, and I have the what is the?
Oh, you're gonna do your star attack?
Well, no,
You're
I
a
got to
druid-
change
you're a
into
druid
star
of the-
form first.
Order of the Stars.
I am a member of the Order of the Stars.
Circle of the Stars.
And I'm going to use my wild shape to turn into a star map.
Okay.
And
What kind of star map?
Which star map?
Yeah.
Oh god, this just keeps getting more complicated. I have to keep
You
making
got 3 of them.
decisions.
One's for like shooting blasty blast.
Oh, I think they all let me shoot blasty blast. Is the
They're
thing?
different blasty blast.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn into Archer.
Oh, what's your focus for? You're supposed to have a focus when you do this.
My focus is my cigar, which is a magic cigar that never goes out.
So when you do this,
Mhm.
it's supposed to be like some sort of astrological thing.
Mm-hmm.
So something astrological happens at the end of your cigar.
Oh wow, like a little constellation, just like
Through a
twinkles.
constellation. Yeah, like your cigar produces a little bit of smoke, forms a constellation, which then flies back at you, and then now you're covered in stars.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's cool. I
Yeah,
should do that more often.
That's your flavor.
What?
Your flavor.
Oh wow. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 things.
Okay.
I thought my flavor was lemon lime.
Well, these are lemon lime stars.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 things. One is I have not moved at all yet.
Right.
But I have, in addition to my magical little fight attack that I will have later, I have something called wait a minute. No. As a bonus action, I can do a ranged attack dealing 1d8 plus 4 radiant damage.
Okay.
And it doesn't even say whether they can roll to avoid it or if I have to roll to hit. It just says, as a bonus action, I get to make a ranged attack. I guess if it's listed as a ranged attack, I probably have to roll to hit.
Yeah, you probably have to roll the AC on that.
And I'm gonna assume I get like
I'm still trying to keep my cat from jumping on the table.
No, I got a cat too, and he's just screaming at me from across the
I
room.
can hear him. Yeah.
And I'm gonna assume I get a bonus, like a spell bonus, for this.
Yeah, whatever your spell bonus is.
I don't know what my spell bonus is. It's wisdom plus.
Your spell bonus is Larry.
Oh fuck! I mean, I'm
means.
sorry.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means
Them's
either.
the rules.
How do I add Larry
Down
to a
by
20-sided
Wizard
die?
What's that?
I just imagine like a wacky neighbor from a sitcom, or like a tall guy, with maybe very conservative hair,
Right,
but
Mr.
a
Roper.
shirt that's really inappropriate, like too loud for the party. Thinks he's actually doesn't even think he's the life of the party, but kind of wishes he was, so he wore the shirt. And I add him to the 20-sided die.
Okay.
Well, tell you what, I'm just gonna roll. And I got a natural 17, and I get at least plus 4 for my wisdom bonus, which is a 21, and probably plus 2 on top of that for my
That
efficiency
hits.
bonus.
This guy's got a 12, so that hits.
Well, screw you, Mushroom Man. It didn't have to go this way.
Right.
All right, so 1d8 plus 4.
Okay.
Which I'm going to roll, by the way. See this? This is the golden sort of earth tone dice. Let's see how
What?
it does for me. I rolled a 5, slightly above average. +4 is 9.
9? Okay. Oh, we didn't like that.
Well, I'm going to use the rest of my movement to like just get as far away from as possible, which I guess is 30 feet.
All right. Okay. So.
By the way, I'm not here for what a mushroom likes. I'm here for what I like. I've got a job to do.
Sure, you're that kind of guy.
Right. I'm not here to accommodate him.
Yeah. Right. I've read about your kind. Yeah.
Fine.
Myconid hater.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right.
It's not that I hate
You
him.
have
It's
to
just
live
I've
with
got
it.
my own concerns.
I'm looking at my cat. Pippi. Pippi, go lay down. She's so confused and upset that I have taken over this table. So
She's confused and upset. I'm
I
being
know, I
attacked
think
by
we
a
all are.
8-foot silver mushroom with a face.
I think we all are. I think if she understood what was happening, she's
Mhm.
like giving me the cutest face right now. I can't handle it.
This is. Look, nobody at home can see your cat's face. That's all
I
I'm
know.
saying.
I know. I'm just describing it. Okay, so imagine a cat with a
Okay.
face
Yeah.
looking at you.
Yeah.
That's my cat. Yeah.
I can't see that. I can't
I
see
know.
that in my head.
So this mushroom takes the damage, doesn't like it at all, and closes in on you. And and it releases spores.
How close is it? Because it was far away when we started, and then I ran
you were
30
40
feet from
feet,
it.
and now it's closed in. It can move up to it has a walkie walk of what's its walkie walk? What's its walkie?
Walkie walkie mushroom. Walkie walkie mushroom.
I mean, how fast can it go? It's a mushroom, right?
Walkie walkie mushroom.
Okay.
Walkie walkie mushroom. Dance dance revolution. Will you ever find happiness? Walkie walkie mushroom. Not if you keep walking away from those who love you. Walkie walkie mushroom.
It can't be stationary.
If it is, that's awesome because I'm just gonna stay out
Oh,
of
here we
range.
go. 20 feet. So he actually didn't.
Ha ha! Screw
He's
you,
still-
walkie walkie mushroom.
He is still 20 feet away from you, but he released his spores.
Yeah, well, he's gonna miss.
And once he releases these spores,
I'm gonna
You
release
see
my
them-
own spores. Thank you.
they actually spread out 240 feet in diameter. Huge.
Wow. Hang on.
And-
That's like this like shockwave of spores that just
Yeah.
must emit from him just
Yeah.
off in like 360 degrees.
And when that happens, nothing seems to happen to you. But around in the grass, you hear more of that mushroom sound of. And then you see little domes pop up. And
I
you
don't
count-
like this at all.
You count about 10 all around.
All right. I get what's happening here.
Right. It's your turn.
It's my turn. Let me tell you what happens in my turn. All right. All right. I'm looking over my spells because I'm going to be screwed very, very, very soon. Are they this? Am I surrounded now by mushroom domes?
They are surrounding you in sort of a crescent. It doesn't look like there's any in front of you, the direction that you were headed, as far as like the tree. It looks like that path is open.
All right. I am going to start running
Okay.
towards the tree. So that's 60 feet. I'm not even going to try to cast a spell yet. I'm just going to run towards
Okay.
the trees. So use my action, my bonus action. Okay, maybe I'm gonna because I get a bonus action. I'm gonna use another bonus action to cast another little ranged attack at Mr. Mushroom Head and his mushroom headed friends.
So you get so that's a bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action. Him and
Okay.
his fungi buddies, but just
So you
him.
can,
Yes,
can still
that's a
do your
bonus
60.
action.
You can still do your 60 run after you do that. Then.
Yeah, after I do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Go
roll
ahead.
dice to hit him. I rolled the natural 19, so it's a 20 whatever. So I definitely
That hits.
Yeah! In your face, Mushroom Man. And I rolled the golden earth tone die last time, but this time I'm gonna roll the rainbow die because I'm feeling good about the rainbow die.
That's nice. That's a nice die.
And I think everyone at home is feeling good about the rainbow die.
Eric is showing me a die that has different colors on it.
Yeah, well, I just rolled a 1, so the rainbow die is going into dice jail. So, screw you, rainbow. 1d8 plus 4, that's 1 plus 4, that's 5 points of damage before I just run like a madman. My beard flapping in the breeze like the flag of freedom that flies over this nation every day.
Okay. Wait, was it a natural 1 or 1
for damage?
For damage. Okay.
Yeah, for damage, it's a 1 plus 4, so it's 5.
Okay.
5 points of
All
damage. Radiant damage, and you know how much mushrooms hate radiance.
Yeah, he's still. They're coming after you. These mushrooms are still coming after you, but they're much slower than you.
Okay.
Because come on, they're mushrooms.
Yeah,
right?
So I can outrun them. Yeah. Are they all gonna start releasing spores? And
not one of them has a motorcycle, so they don't seem like the rest are releasing spores. They're too busy moving at their maximum.
Okay.
Chasing you, which you have a larger maximum than they do, so you're still outpacing them. This continues until you get. Excuse me.
Sorry, what? You okay, Ricky? Ricky, stop coughing blood.
That was one of the mushrooms. That's what you can hear in the distance.
They are not they're not a pleasant people.
No, they're not happy guys. They don't. Generally, they don't read books.
No,
they don't go to the library. They don't have library cards.
No.
So what do they know, really? They sit in the field all day,
spouting spores 24/7.
Yeah, all spores.
Bunch of spore spouting charterheads. Yeah,
spore spouters. That's what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this chase continues all the way until you reach the foot of the your destination.
The tree.
Yes. Once you get up to it, you see that the tree is massive, probably at least 200 feet tall.
Okay.
It is growing and it is bright red. It is an oak. Its canopy is filled with little spirits that are just sort of floating in around the tops of the canopy. They don't seem to notice anything that's going on. They are little fairy spirits, so little humanoid things floating in around the tops of the tree. The tree itself has little rune-like circles going through the roots that then cover the top of this kopje, this kopje, I don't know how you pronounce it. These slabs of rocks, also again huge, and at the base of the rocks is an entrance, a rectangular entrance. It is has a gate. A gated entrance that is has a wrought iron gate. The entrance itself is 70 feet high and about 30 feet wide. The gate is slightly ajar.
How much ajar? Is it totally ajar, or is it just sort of ajar?
Like a jelly jar.
All right. How long before it's completely ajar?
Okay. With that last throat clear, you hear the mushrooms getting quieter as you approach, and you can see that they have stopped their pursuit, and they're not going any further, and they're moving off back into the field.
Oh, so they don't like this place.
Left alone with this pitch dark entrance in front of you.
Huh.
And you're a human, so you don't have night vision.
And so
although you are glowing right now.
I'm glowing?
You're glowing.
Why?
Because if you used your spell, you changed into your Starman.
Oh, yeah, Starman.
And that lasts for 10 minutes?
It lasts for days. No, let me check. I mean, it lasts the same duration as a beast form.
Right.
2 hours. Yeah.
So, yeah, you're glowing. So
I'm pretty sweet,
you are
right?
your own candle wick right now.
Woo! I should go to a rave for like an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, just get some pacifiers, 90s it up.
Some Dayglow Fun Fur and
Yeah.
Find some a bunch of kids on X.
Sure.
Before they called it Molly. All right, so I'm gonna walk up to the store
pass and just dance.
Yeah. Why not? So I'm going to go up to the door. As I get to the door, do I see anything? But I have a passive perception of 19. I'm just going to
Well,
sort of make a
normally you would
perception
just,
check on the
since you're
door to see if it looks, if I can learn anything from looking at this door,
go
whether
ahead,
it looks sinister
go ahead
or
and
what.
roll on your passive perception, or your perception in general.
Perception in general. All right. Perception in general is.
I think I have.
All right. So I rolled an unnatural 21.
Ooh, that's good. So normally you wouldn't be able to see at all into this darkness since you're human, but since you are lit up a
Awesome.
little bit, you're creating an ambient light.
Okay.
And let me read what you got here. The entrance to the Undertower sits wedged into the base of a huge kopje into which grows a massive blood-red oak tree.
This is the Undertower.
You can tell it's the Undertower because the thing that tells you that it's the Undertower is that the plate that you were bringing to it had a picture of the Undertower on it.
Oh, well, that's a good way. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
In all those little carvings it had. So now you recognize, yes, this must be the right place.
All right.
You must be on Wa'u Island. As you approach the entrance, from deep within the darkness, you hear a cough.
What did it sound like?
Just once. And now you notice that this entrance is very large. Beyond the gate, the wrought iron gate that you're at, and the wrought iron gate has these carvings of this smiley face Cheshire cat like being carved into the gate.
And does it cough at me?
No, but deep inside, you can see that there are probably about 6 white, half oval things that look kind of like, you're not sure, maybe bathtubs.
Inside the door, through the
inside
doorway?
the door, about 60 feet inside the door, there are these things that look like bathtubs that are like lined up one after the other, 3 in each row. To the right there's just wall, to the front there's just wall beyond these tubs, and to the left there is a metal door, also finely carved with some of these symbols and shapes and imagery of the smiling face. It is a little bit open, and there's some flickering light coming from that door, and that sounds like where the cough came from.
So just so I'm clear, there's the door, and I go through the big door, and there's 6 bathtubs. What look like bathtubs?
What is basically a what would you call it? An antechamber.
Mm-hmm.
So this antechamber is big. It's about 100 feet high, about 70 feet deep, about 40 feet wide, and to the left is a slightly open door. That's where the cough came from, and there's flickering light coming from that. In the middle of the room, there are these 6. Now you can see now that they are bathtubs, and they have plants growing out of them.
Intriguing. I'm going to go investigate that door where I heard the cough coming out of, the door to my left. I'm going to sort of go up to it and sort of, if it's slightly ajar, I'm just going to sort of peek inside.
Make a stealth check.
No.
All
okay,
right.
I will.
So the entire place collapses, explodes, the world explodes, and you're an angel.
Oh.
The end.
Game over. Whew! Did I win?
Woo, boy, did you ever.
Oh, nice.
You get a rash.
All right, Celtic time. I get I rolled a natural 17, and I get a +6 to stealth because of it's a proficiency and bonuses and stuff. So my stealth is a 23.
So you do a good job of sneaking right up to that there door.
If I'm going to say something, if I may say, I stealthed the shit out of that door.
You did.
Okay.
You were like Mr. Stealthy Pants. So do you look into the door, or you just walk up to the door?
No, of course I look in the door.
Oh, well, I don't want to assume.
You should never assume. By the way, for those of you listening on audio, Ricky's polka dotted coffee cup matches his polka dotted shirt, his polka dotted tie, which is all pretty impressive.
Thank you.
I wish I could pull that off.
I think you could if you tried.
I don't think I could.
You went to my clown school in my head.
Well, I'm gonna agree to disagree.
As a voice actor,
Yeah.
I'd like to say that making I have a headshot. I don't know why I do because everything I do is a voice.
Yeah,
But
that's weird, right?
yeah, but every actor's supposed to have a headshot. And my
Mhm.
headshot, every other actor I see, like my friend Richard Horvitz, who's in his, I look at his headshot and it's like, oh, here's this regal man, this adult, wearing a tie, looking all handsome,
Mhm.
look like he's gonna run for government or something. And then I
Right.
look at mine, and mine just says, "Hey kids, you like the circus?" So, and I think that's a good brand for me. I
Yeah,
really
it
do.
really is. Yeah, and ironically, you hate the circus.
I, you know, no, I don't want to care for the American circuses too much because there's no, like those are the dirty clowns, you know, the hobo dirty clowns.
Yeah, the Hobo Dirty
I like
Clown, and it's kind of a
the
lower class of tiger, and
yeah, I like the Marriott clowns.
yeah, the
More Cirque
acrobats
du
are clearly on
Soleil.
meth and diddling each
Yeah,
other. Yeah.
yeah, more Cirque du Soleil.
Hmm.
Sexy time up in the clouds, kind of weird
Yeah,
stuff going on.
and I'm
Yeah.
guessing that's not what your headshot says at all.
No, my headshot says maybe he hangs out with the dirty clown.
If they like him enough,
If they
if he
like
brings
enough.
a can of Sterno for them to drink, then maybe the
Sure.
dirty clowns will let them
Yeah,
hang out with him.
I'm the sterno deliverer. That's what they're is my job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got to start somewhere.
I'm the guy who cleans up the elephants in a circus with no elephants. That's my
Well,
job.
at least I'm just gonna shine a light on the silver lining of that. Number one, at least you get a paycheck, and number two, your job, you're not working that hard.
Sure.
Hmm.
Yeah. Until the tears come. But
Anyway,
so you look
in the door.
into this room, and what you see is this. Sitting slouched in a huge velvet wing chair is a mock-griffin. Now, mock-griffins are like the Midal fawns and a couple of the other races you see around this world, are a civilized race.
Mhm.
They are basically a griffin with an eagle head. Some of them have raven's head.
Mhm.
Some of them have owl heads. This one has an eagle head.
Okay.
And they wear clothes because they're mock-griffins. They're not animals. They're intelligent beings. And this one is wearing. It looks like he was once he once dressed kind of like for the circus. Speaking of the circus, he has a loud outfit. It's got checkers, the different colors, that sort of thing. But he also has what looks like maybe a name tag on his lapel. There's a top hat that is like discarded onto the side. Like he doesn't care about that anymore. And everything's kind of tattered, like he's been there for a while. So this mock-griffin, they come from they come from an island basically that is very, very, very south, very far away, called South Thistle on Werlock Island. But you don't need to know that right now. I just thought I'd tell you. So
thanks.
Yeah, this mock-griffin, he's sitting at a stylish red lacquered office chair in a velvet wing chair, or a red lacquered office desk, sitting in a red velvet wing chair. And he's watching a crystal ball set in a desk amongst candy wrappers, boxes of board games, and other sundry things to keep himself busy. There's also looks like 3 sticks of dynamite sitting on the table, which is not unnatural for a mock-griffin. They are known for their explosives. There's also what looks like maybe a pistol.
Okay, wait. The mock-griffins are known for their explosives.
And they're known for their explosives.
Okay,
yeah.
keep going. I don't want to derail this. I don't want to derail where we're going. Keep going.
It looks like something like a blunderbuss style pistol sitting on the desk. Also,
Okay.
there is lots of random stuff, just junk laying around the room. It's another large room, but it has been made homey a little bit by the addition of an old tent in one corner. Comfortable, but obviously seen better days. There are boxes of supplies, mostly seeds for growing in the garden, and then a case of dynamite. You can tell it's a case of dynamite because it's open. You can see some sticks of dynamite hanging out. Behind the mock-griffin is a 20-foot by 10-foot metal double door with intricate relief depicting a grinning creature with long arms and neck and small eyes sitting under a long striped horns. The door is held with a simple bolt lock, and it's difficult to tell how it actually opens. And he's just watching. He's just looking at this crystal ball like it's TV, really bored. And he's just watching, like, it looks like different scenes from around the world is just flashing one after another. And he's just sitting there in his living room watching the world go by.
I sort of knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Excuse me? Excuse me? Pardon me, sir. Hello.
He looks mildly startled, sits up, and takes a shot at you with the pistol.
Really?
Rolls a 4, and so he hasn't fired this thing in a long time. It basically just hits the ceiling. He's like, ah! He puts up a finger. He goes, and like he's testing his voice. He goes, you got a match?
Well, as a matter of fact, you can light off this cigar. It never goes out.
Hold on. And he goes over to gets a stick of dynamite and starts to approach you with it.
I say, what do you want that dynamite for?
And he looks at it like he hasn't seen it in years.
Keep going. Keep going.
It's gonna blow you up. Blow you up.
No, you're not gonna blow me up.
Why not?
Because I just want to ask you a question, and that's your job, to be asked questions. I say, not knowing if that's true or not.
He puts down the dynamite and roll a persuasion check.
Oh, my charisma is garbage. So let's see. Come on, persuasion. Nope, I rolled a 5.
Okay, so he looks at you for a second. And he goes, I got a match. And he just whips out a match and he lights the dynamite and he chucks it at you. Rolls an 11.
Can I roll initiative now?
You can if you want. Yeah.
You can if you want. It won't matter. You just you're dead.
What's
now.
your armor class?
Blows your legs off. 15.
Okay. He misses. It just.
Well, wait a minute. A whole stick of dynamite?
It's a small stick of dynamite. Okay. Blows up 5 feet square, so it lands near you and just goes pop. And now he's gone back to the desk to get another stick of dynamite.
All right. So here's where
the
first I say, "Hey, knock it off."
Yeah. Did you want to roll initiative?
Yeah, I should.
All right.
I'm still starry for him, right?
Huh?
I'm still starry
for him. Still starry for him. Yeah.
Well, for initiative, I rolled a 15.
15. Okay. So you go first.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What was going on?
He's just heading back. He's just like very casually heading back to the desk to get more matches and another stick of dynamite.
All right. Well, I shout at him, "Stop!" And I cast at him. Sorry, what is my little wild shape spell that I get to cast here? Trying to find it. Sorry, that was my cat. Guiding Bolt.
Right.
I cast Augury and Guiding Bolt spells without expending a spell slot, without preparing the spell, provided you use the star map spellcasting process. I can cast spell. So I cast Guiding Bolt at him. Yeah. So I get a +7 to hit on that.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I rolled a natural 20.
Whoa. Okay. So that's double damage whatever you roll.
Well, that means it's 4d6 twice.
Jeez.
Yeah, this. I hope you didn't need this guy to move the story forward, because he might be in trouble. All right. Oh, geez, 19 plus. I'm gonna roll it. Do I roll it again or just double that when I do double damage?
You would double that.
All right. So 19 twice. He takes 38 points of damage.
Okay. You knock him square off his feet. He hits the wall. Just smolders there on the ground. His circus-like uniform is very blackened. He's barely breathing.
All right. I
like
say,
just hanging on.
I just want to ask you a question, and I have a bonus attack.
he looks like he's coming out of some sort of haze. He goes, people!
I say, yes, people!
He looks around and goes, why does everything hurt?
I don't know. Are you okay?
Yeah, he like really has no idea that you're the one that shot him.
Oh, good. Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of feathers.
Well, good. You
yes,
didn't need them.
He sits for a second, goes, okay, hold on. And he says a little healing word to himself.
What word?
Something in his own language. It just sounds like, and then
Fine.
he looks a little bit better. He gets he gets 5 points back. so
That'll help.
He has gone from 4 points to 9.
Okay.
So
that's fair.
Yeah. So he's better.
All right.
He's feeling better about himself, maybe.
I say, hey, well, what's your name, burned friend?
He's thinking about it for a second, and he gets up very shakily and goes over to his tent, comes back with a flask of alcohol of some kind, and is just drinking it down, and he just coughs. Name's Frettenmole.
I'm sorry, what?
No, Frettenmole.
Fentonmo?
Frettenmole.
Frentonmo.
Frettenmole.
Frettonmo.
It's been so long. It's been so long. You're all glowy. Am I dead?
I don't think so.
Why do you look like that?
Well, you might not have heard yet because it's still unearthed arcana and it hasn't been officially released. I'm a druid. I'm from another land, and I have this plate I need to take back to the restaurant, and I hold up the plate with feet on it.
He looks at the plate. He looks at you. He goes, oh. And then he goes back into his tent. Takes like a couple minutes actually in there.
I just go.
And when he returns, he's wearing a fresh outfit, still kind of tattered. And he adjusts his name tag. Goes over to his desk. He still looks trashed.
Does his name tag say Frettonmo, or does it say like Stan?
It says Frettenmole.
Okay.
Frettingmole. Freddie Mole. He
He
says,
doesn't look like a mole, does he?
I know.
Okay.
All right. Welcome to the Undertower, the Busby Burby Company Venture franchise. Before you enter the maze, you gotta put this on.
He takes out a name tag and gives you a little fountain pen to write your name on it.
All right. I write on it, Lord of your ass, and then I stick it on.
So it says, hello, my name is Lord of your ass. That's what
Yeah.
it says. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's good, all right. Mr. Lord. So we ask you to put these on so that it's easier to identify the body and tell the next of kin, when something terrible goes on. Now, how many are in your party?
Me.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah. So, and where will you be going to today?
I'm going to the restaurant.
Oh, well, good luck.
What do you mean, good luck?
Well, see, I've been here for 20 years.
And you
in that time, I haven't seen anybody come in or go out.
No one's gone in or go
20
out?
years ago, my whole troop went in. Mr. Burby and the whole cast went in. And I was asked to, take tickets at the door. No one's ever come.
So I grabbed and said, wait a minute, you were at Busby Burby's original troupe?
Yes. Well, I'm just support, taking tickets. But you know what they say? Company is about 70% support.
Who says that?
I don't remember.
Okay. I say, well, look, I know you're here to take tickets. So do you have any? Are there any maps in your desk? Are there anything, I
Oh
could
no,
use? No.
no, I don't know. I don't know what's in there. Back when I open that door, I don't know what it's gonna look like this time. Every once in a while, I open it just to see. Different every time.
That's crazy.
It's murder maze.
Well, I
Bad
asked him. I
one.
say, can you spare some dynamite? Then I have to go in there. You have no. First of all, can you spare some dynamite?
You know how to use it?
Oh yes, absolutely. I've been using it for years.
Use a roll persuasion.
How about deception? Because I'm lying.
Okay, yeah, roll deception.
All right. Ooh, 19.
19. He goes,
Alright, I'll give you 4 sticks.
I'll take it.
okay, so he goes over to he gets up out of his desk and he goes over to the crate and sorts through it and finds 4 sticks that look pretty good. They don't look wet or anything. So
All right.
he bundles them up and some rope and hands them to you.
I take it. And
So,
I add it to my list of equipment.
anything else?
Oh, good question. Hey, good question. You don't have any info, anything? Tell me how to.
I
Anything?
just know that 20 years ago, they
Yeah.
went in. No one's come out. I've had 2 other cases where somebody came by, went in, they didn't come out either. One was 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The other one was maybe 8. And that, nothing. You got any snacks? I'm out of snacks.
You're out of snacks.
I'm out of snacks.
There's no map. There's no nothing.
There's no, well, I don't know what's in there. Just
Okay.
keep the name tag on. That way, if you get murdered, they'll know. I mean, I don't even know how we'll get your body, honestly.
Well, thanks.
I mean, when I say we, I guess I mean me. There's no one else.
Thanks, Fetting Mole.
Fetting Mole.
You've been no help at all. I just want
You're
you to know.
welcome.
All right.
Really pleased
Which
by
is
that.
the way into the maze?
Oh, here, I'll show you.
And he goes back into his tent. And he comes back wearing some goggles and a helmet.
Okay.
And he
I'm really
goes,
not looking forward to this.
he goes over by his desk, and you can see now that there's this iron lever embedded in the floor, with a gear shift, gear sticking out that it's connected into, so he just goes over and he pulls at it and on the third try, it finally goes down, and then that double door, you see that latch flip up, and then there's this rumbling, the doors slowly swing open, revealing some nice music. It's a very little jaunty tune, something like from a nightclub, like.
That sounds really nice.
And what you see is a black and white checkered floor. You see, let me read the description here. The door opens up to what looks like a study room with polished wood floors painted in black and white checker. Red painted walls with white trim. There is a white writing desk and a chair against the wall straight ahead, which is between 2 windows. One window is closed and looks out into outer space.
What?
The other window on the right is open, revealing a blue sky with a ladder that goes into the window and out up into somewhere. He goes, and then when it opens, Freddy Mole looks at it and goes,
"Huh. Well, last time it was a giant cheese grater. Good luck."
What?
And then he steps back, and he's got his hand on the lever, getting ready to close the door.
Oh no. I said, hang on. Is there anything else I need to know? How do I find this restaurant?
Ha! Beats me.
Wait.
Go in or out?
Yeah, I'm in. I guess I'm in.
Slams it down, and the doors just immediately, like in Star Wars, when those doors come down real fast.
Oh
And now
man.
you are in this room. You're not really sure where the light is coming from in this room because the there's no light source other than, but it seems like there's ambient light. There's this white desk with a white chair. They're sort of Victorian in design.
Mm-hmm.
There's the white framed window to the left, which has a view into outer space, which is latched closed. And then there's the one on the right, which has a ladder coming down out of it. It's been latched open, unlatched, and is open, and that goes out into blue sky.
And
going
is
straight up.
in this place there a sign that says "This way to the restaurant"?
No, just the writing desk in the middle.
Perfect. I'm gonna go to the writing desk.
Okay.
Even though this feels like it could be a cliffhanger moment, I am gonna go to the writing desk.
Okay, I think we could carry it off for a few more minutes to get through this, and then we can cliffhanger.
Okay. Go to the writing desk.
There is one drawer in the middle.
I set the writing desk on fire. No, I take it back. I open the drawer.
Okay. It's not trapped, luckily. And what you see inside are two pieces of paper. Searching the desk, you find two drawings.
Jesus Christ.
One on each, two pieces of paper, a drawing on each.
If one is a dick and balls, I'm gonna be very upset.
That's the mystery picture.
Ooh.
You have to look for that one.
Okay.
It's under the desk taped.
No.
One depicts a crescent moon with a wine glass sitting on the end of it. The other depicts a sailboat under a shining sun.
Huh. Are there just two little pieces of paper?
That's it. Two drawings. Look like they were drawn in crayon by a child. The one has a crescent moon and has the picture of a wine glass sitting on the moon's tip. Okay. And the other one is a sailboat under a shining sun.
I'm gonna take the crescent. Okay, so I'm gonna take these two pieces of paper. I'm gonna walk to the window, and there's nothing else in this desk. I searched the desk. There's nothing. There's no pens. There's no paper clips. There's no
pens, no paper, no nothing.
No like old sticks of gum. All right.
Nope.
I walk to the window with the stars with the looks out into space, and I hold up the drawing with the moon and the wine glass on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I sort of look out the window. I look at is there anything that I see out the window that corresponds to this drawing? Because I'm looking.
No, you just see space, outer space, some nebula, very beautiful, nice. Like looking up in the night sky from Earth when there's no smog or light pollution. Just a beautiful galactic plane coursing through the sky.
And can I open the window?
You can.
I open the window.
And the second you open the window, another ladder comes through, just slides down out of space. And so now you've got two ladders, one going from one open window that goes into blue sky. I'm trying to stop my cat from jumping up on the table again.
Don't it's hopeless.
Yeah, I'm doing distraction tactics. She may get past this hand. It's there we go. Tavish has given her some food to distract her.
It won't last.
So now there's two ladders, one going into space and one going into blue sky. Two different windows.
And I look out the blue sky window, nothing but blue sky.
Nothing but blue sky. And clouds, beautiful fluffy white clouds.
Okay. Tough call. I pull out a coin and I flip it.
Okay.
And it comes up 2.
So what is that?
I don't know.
So we'll have you roll again. We'll say 1 through 3. You're going for the space.
Oh, I can make this up. I can make this decision.
Okay. All right, you do it.
Yeah. 2 is even. I'm going to blue sky.
Okay.
Yeah. I
blue
start
sky?
climbing that ladder.
Okay. So you climb the blue sky ladder, which is a lot higher than you thought it was going to be, but you can still see the open window behind you, and that open window is just floating in sky. There's no wall or anything. And as you go up, you get higher and higher and higher until eventually you go into a cloud. And when you get into that cloud, your head suddenly hits a ceiling, a solid ceiling.
Ow.
Yeah.
So I rap on the ceiling. Like, does it look like there's
you
a
can feel
hatch
you can
there?
feel you can feel an edge, and you can feel basically you feel a trapdoor.
All right, I open the trapdoor.
Okay, flip open the trapdoor, and it looks dark out there.
It looks dark in the
on the other side, yeah, and you can see some stars.
Sorry, I'm just editing a customized item since I have two drawings. I see stars there.
Yes.
Does it just lead to the other window?
Looks like night sky.
All right,
doesn't
I
look
crawl
like the
through.
same. Doesn't look like the same night sky.
Okay.
Okay, you crawl through.
Yes.
Okay, so you haul yourself up. It's a little hard because there's no railings up there, but you haul yourself up, and the second you get your legs out, that trapdoor slams shut and vanishes, and you are back on the beach that you started on.
Oh, for crying out loud!
That's our cliffhanger for today, folks.
What? We starting back where we started? I gotta walk all the way back to the front. That's not a cliffhanger. You call that a cliffhanger? Oh my God! People are going to be very disappointed.
Yes.
Tell me there's something more than this going on.
This is what has happened. This is what you chose.
I didn't choose this.
You chose this.
You designed it. Oh, man.
You had two choices.
I rolled a die. So one of them is just go home. This is how these people built it. Oh, God.
It's called a mad murder maze.
Yeah, no shit, Shirley. I'm sorry. I'm gonna start stomping back towards the place.
Okay.
We're not stopping here. I'm gonna keep going. No, I'm stomping back towards the tree and the door and the museum lobby and everything and then the security guard Griffin. I'm going back. I'm pissed. This is not cool.
All right. Are you going stealthily?
No.
Okay. So at some point you're gonna have to run from some mushroom guys.
That's fine. I've done that before.
All right. So you're not fighting them this time?
No, I'm just gonna run from them.
Okay.
Those stupid ass mushrooms. Yes.
About a half hour through, you're being chased by mushrooms.
I don't care. This is what happens every time. Yes. It's like, here we go. All right, fine. Bring on the mushrooms. Let's start running.
Right. You're still glowing.
Fine. I better be.
Yeah. When you get up to the entrance, same as before, the bathtubs are there, and then the door is cracked open, and then when you get into where Freddy Mole is, he's watching TV still. Looks up and goes, "Don't I know you?"
I said, "Yeah, I came in through your stupid maze. Hey, what are those bathtubs out there?"
My potatoes.
Your potatoes.
Yeah, I gotta have potatoes. Gotta have potatoes.
Are they potatoes relevant to anything?
They're relevant to my tummy.
Fair enough. I'm going back in. Open the door.
Oh. So you got out?
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah. My reaction too. By the way, I need more dynamite. Give me some more dynamite.
Make a persuasion.
11? No, 10. Sorry, 10.
10. He looks for a second and goes,
"What happened to the dynamite I gave you?"
It was taken by wolves.
What?
Serious.
all right. He goes over and he gives you 5 more sticks of dynamite.
Awesome.
You're lucky that he's in a fragile place.
I kind of am, yeah. All right, send me in. Open the damn door.
Okay. Here we go.
All right. In.
Pulls down the lever. Doors swing open slowly.
Yeah.
And this time, you just see a dark room, completely black,
Okay.
with a giant eyeball taking up the entire room. And
Is it looking at me?
yes, and in its pupil, you can see your reflection screaming. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right, this is a cliffhanger right here. I'm rolling the save.
Why don't we roll
14.
that when we get back?
Oh,
Let's roll that when we get back.
we'll roll that when we get back. That 14, ignore it. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to the One Man Murder Maze. When we return, I will have to roll a saving throw against a giant eyeball with an image of myself screaming.
Yes.
Yay! Well, this has been great. Let's start the music, and if we haven't already, Ricky, you have anything to plug?
Yes, that my cat is a brat.
Yeah.
And that at one point during this thing, you could hear my wife Tavish just scooping out her litter box. Sorry for that.
Oh.
But we are trapped in quarantine right now, so these sort of things happen.
Not good.
But otherwise, go to my Twitter, which is Ricky Simons, RIKKISIMONS, at twitter.com, or go to my website, which is TaviCat, TAV as Victor, ICAT.com, and see the things that I make with Tavisha, including our comic at TaviCat, which is about our cats, the very cat that was just trying to bother me.
Nice. And by the way, you can go to my website, erictrueheart.com, eric.trueheart.com, or my Twitter at erictrueheart, erictrueheart. And my book, the medium-sized book of Zim Script, should be available by now, so check it out. And by the way, I will add, when we hit this online, we have a place, if you feel like tipping your Maze Masters, there's a nice little PayPal link that I'll talk about in a minute during the credits while I edit this.
Right. Excellent choice.
All right. Take care, everyone. Be well.
Thanks,
be
everybody.
strong.
Woo!
And good night.
Good night.
This has been One Man Murder Maze with Ricky Simons and Eric Trueheart. If you enjoyed the show, hey, please tip your Maze Masters for maze maintenance at paypal.me/onemanmurdermaze. Our audio podcast is available on Apple and Stitcher. Our videos are on twitch.tv/onemanmurdermaze and also on YouTube. Just search for One Man Murder Maze. Our website is guess1manmurdermaze.com. If life puts you in a maze, you can always murder your way out.